Let us start the video today with the example of Japan and France. Japan is considered as one of the most innovative countries, producing more patents per person in a year than any country other than South Korea. The Japanese research can be attributed to the invention of QR codes, the lithium-ion battery, and 3D printing. But the country does a poor job of spreading new technology in its economy. Cash still dominates, and in 2010, only 47% of large Japanese firms used computers to manage supply chains, compared with 95% in New Zealand. Many of us would be surprised to note that in 2017, one-third of the Japanese regional banks used COBOL, a programming language invented a decade before man landed on the moon. One-fifth of the Japanese companies today do not even have a website. The example of France is just the opposite. Although its record on innovation is average, it is excellent at spreading the knowledge. It took a couple of decades for 50% of French offices to adopt personal computing, and the spread of internet was even faster. Today there is a lot of speculation about the consequences of artificial intelligence on our jobs, productivity, and quality of life. Although the technology is inspiring, but its economic impact will not be felt unless companies beyond the tech centers of the world adopt it. And this would mean not just using chatbots like ChatGPT, but businesses would also require full-scale reorganization, particularly in respect of their in-house data. The diffusion of technological improvements, that is, the spreading of the new technology, is inarguably the most critical aspect over here. The inventions of the 19th and 20th centuries had a far bigger impact on productivity than the recent ones, particularly due to the quick spread of technological developments. But now the companies sometimes have less incentive and face less competitive pressure to upgrade themselves. Cloud computing is needed only for the most intensive operations, and machine learning requires skilled workers and better management. It is true that consumers are adopting new technologies very fast than ever. TikTok went from 0 to 100 million users in a year. ChatGPT was the fastest growing application in human history until Threads' arrival to Twitter was launched. But still, according to the latest estimates, in 2020, just 1.6% of American firms employed machine learning. In America's manufacturing sector, just 6.7% of the companies use 3D printing, and only 25% of business workflows are on cloud, a number that has not made a slightest movement in half a decade. Perhaps artificial intelligence will put its mark across the economy faster than any other recent technologies. In every economy, new startups are being set up at a record pace, and workers are swapping jobs more often. AI can also be incorporated into existing tools, and most coders already use the technology daily due to its integration in everyday coding instruments. However, for companies to reorganize themselves around the new technology will take time, money, and a competitive drive. Gathering data is tiresome and running the best models is expensive. A single complex query on the latest version of ChatGPT can cost around $1 to $2, and if it runs 20 complex queries in an hour, we cross the median hourly American wage. These costs will fall, but it would take years for the technology to become sufficiently cheap for mass deployment. Small companies are worried about privacy and security and are unwilling to modify business models. Thus, the technology is without any doubt revolutionary, but most of the businesses around the world are perhaps not yet completely prepared for a revolution. Thank you very much, my friends, for watching the video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Stay positive, always take good care of yourself, and always love your family and your friends. God bless you all.